Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia. Today is going to be so exciting because it is the first day outside where it is not like 90 degrees. It is only a high of like 67 today, and so today is my decorate for fall, get in the fall spirit day, and I could not be more excited. So before we head out of the house and start doing all of the fall things, I just have a little bit of a precursor. So originally, this video I was going to title decorating for fall on a budget, or decorating for fall without buying anything new, or something like that. I, over the years, buy like a couple new things every year and then have built up a really nice collection of things. It all fits in one like plastic bin. Like, it's not an over excessive amount because I try to decorate pretty minimally for fall and winter. But I had a really nice collection that I loved, and this morning I went to go grab the bin and I was so excited to see what I had and if there was like one or two things I wanted to buy new this year, and I was like, what is that in my bin? And everything was covered in mold. So we just moved in February. We are currently living in a rental house, and our house that we had before we moved, this never happened. So I know it's like the conditions of this garage and it's not sealed properly, but all of my stuff, hear me out, was in a fully sealed plastic bin. So I don't know how water and mold got in there, but it did. And so let's just say I went from being like, yay fall, I can't wait for Wednesday, today to come, to I have kind of been crying all morning. Not kind of, I have. And it might seem like a small deal, but I really don't decorate for seasons at all. I don't decorate for Easter and I don't decorate for these things, but I decorate for fall and I decorate for Christmas. And so the fact that like my plan was kind of ruined, and I was really hoping to like do this on a budget and use just what we have and all these things, to now be like, I have like 3 things. So we are gonna go to the store, and I'm gonna try to find a couple things really on a budget, because right now all I have are basically some candles, some taper candle holders, and I'm washing all of the dish towels and stuff, or like the hand towels for the kitchen, because those were all gross, but I'm washing them and hopefully like they'll be fine. But that's basically all I have. And so like all my little pumpkins, like wicker and felt and all these that I found over the past few years, are now ruined. So we are going to try to find some new things and try to be happy about it, even though I went from yay fall to today's crap. Just being honest. So let's just come along with me and let's hope we can make this day a little bit more cheery. Okay, the kids and I stopped at Starbucks, and if you ever catch me at Starbucks, I'm getting a pink drink. But today, or I guess recently, I've learned that I actually like chai. So I got a pumpkin chai, and it feels so weird having a hot drink, but then also knowing that it's not a pink drink, because I'm not a coffee tea drinker. But like, this is really tasty. So now we're at Target, gonna walk around with my fall drink and try to find a couple fall things on a budget. So okay, so I have a little fall dessert in the oven right now, and I am so excited about it. It's actually one that I've never tried but it's like a fall pumpkin, like blondie, like bar recipe. Super excited, but I wanna show you the things I got at Target and the things that I already had, kind of all that I'm working with before I start the decorating process, which I'm so excited, and the decorating will be over and then the bars will be ready and I can just look at fall, smell fall, and eat fall, and that will be wonderful. So let's start with the things that I did buy today. I would definitely have stayed later if it was not for my children. Let's just say it just wasn't a pleasant Target experience and I left in tears. So let's just say I was in and out quick, I was on a budget, there were a lot of things I wanted but couldn't afford, and just had to make some very quick choices in distress. But first we needed 2 new hand soaps. So it was the perfect time to get a fall leaves and apple cider. So these will be in our bathroom, and our kitchen sink are both out. So these aren't necessarily decorations because like you need soap, but at the same time they are. Then my favorite thing that I bought was I almost said a rug, a mat. So I had one of these. I actually had it in my classroom when I was a teacher, and it is the thing that like had the majority of the mold on it. So I was not gonna try to wash it because it reeked and just was like covered. But this one, so one, this is pretty big, but it is so soft and extremely cozy. Like look at those colors. It literally looks like a woven blanket, but it's a rug. So I am obsessed with this. It is going to be my new kitchen rug for the fall season, and I am just giddy about this. Next, I was able to buy 3 pumpkins. Before I had about 8 of them. We went with 3. So this is the nicest one that I bought. This one is a ceramic, like brownish one. You can see it's just some different texture and different color on there. I love it. The next one is this one. It is like, it's glass, but it's also felt and white with the golden top. Love that one. And lastly, I love a good wicker pumpkin. I love it. I was hoping to get a bigger one, but the bigger one in this exact was just like significantly more expensive. So that. And the last thing I purchased was 2 fake leaves that I'm not exactly sure where I will use these yet or in what capacity I will, but I like the idea of having some leaves around, and usually I'm not like a fake leaf person, but I think fall is the only time that I think it's acceptable. Now let me show you the things that I had that we will have on the table to potentially use. Not saying I will use everything, but these are all like my options. Okay, my favorite fall thing that I already owned that I was able to wash and salvage from my musty, moldy bin is this glass, like rusted jar. What I put in it last year were these leaves. This is my only other fake leaf that I had. I did this kind of situation and I thought it was really cute. I tried cutting it last year. There is still the mark, but because it's a wire in there, you can't. But these do kind of smell still. But my husband was like, you know, from far away, you can't smell anything unless you're literally like on top of it. I washed the leaves, I rinsed them. There's no mold actually on them. They do smell just a little musty. So if I can like continue to smell it, I'll probably end up throwing and just replace it with the new littler ones I got. But for now, I love this combination for like the center of a table. The only pumpkin I was able to salvage is just this mini little glass ceramic one. Just a classic pumpkin. Have to put that out of reach of my children though, because that will be chucked and broken. I used to love, love, love lighting like regular scented candles, and I think fall and Christmas are really the only times we do light regular candles, but we have gotten more into lighting unscented ones more often than scented ones since having children. So today I actually ordered some more taper candles because I love taper candles, but I burn them because that's what you do with candles. So right now all I have left for fall colors are these 3. They have all been used. You can tell this one's really tiny, and so we'll be using these in some capacity. And then I bought just a pack of cheap white unscented ones on Amazon, and so we might fill some with the white ones. The other candles I have are these 2 large ones, and then my last candle is this pumpkin spice one. Love, love, love. Have had this basically my husband and I's entire marriage, And it is down, as you can see, it is like getting to the point where we're not gonna be able to have it many more seasons here. But the smell is like to die for. So this is one of the only ones with a scent that we will actually light, because these, you know, sometimes I kind of like the chunky big look without actually lighting them, and they take forever to go through. And then these ones don't have a scent, but I love Tabor candles. I have 3 hand towels. I was able to salvage all of these and just put them to the wash in the dryer, and they smell fine now. And then lastly are like little stands and Tabor candle holders and all of that who knows what I will use. So I have 3 of this gold one. And again, these aren't only fall decor, but I'm for sure going to use them. So these 3, 2 shorter ones, 1 taller one. Next, these ones are like a really thick, like brass, and I really like these. And it's really nice when Tabor candle holders have the thing to catch the wax as well. So 1 shorter, 1 taller of those. Obsessed with these. So I was able to salvage these because they weren't in the fall box, they were just in the decor box. Was these 2 candle holders as well, both Tabor candles, because last year was when I really got into Tabor candles, and I still am, I love them. This needs a little wiping, but I love this little like dish to hold a candle with the little like candlestick holder. I love that. Love that. That's so cute for like one of the chunky ones, either that one or this one, like super, super cute. And lastly, I used this last year for fall, so that's why I brought it out, but I used this as a centerpiece last year on our table with this on it. So we'll see if I end up doing that again. I might, we'll see. But this necessarily isn't fall, but it's here to help. So let's take a look at everything I have and then actually start putting it together.